from the lack of health care, not from COVID. Poor people died at a rate 3 to 5 times higher during COVID, high times of COVID, not from COVID, but from that lack of access to the things that would have prevented their death. And the question we have to ask is, why do we hear so much about crime rates and opioids and gun violence in America? Gun violence. Why is there no Surgeon General's warning on low-wage jobs as a form of death? So we joined with Representative Lee and Jayapal to introduce in Washington, D.C. and to the polls, because we're going to be mobilizing the 87 million poor and low-wealth people in this country. Poor and low-wealth people now make up over 30% of the electorate generally and over 40% of the electorate in battleground states. And in most places, poor and low-wealth people are not voting because they feel like the system has just abandoned them. So we're saying vote and change the system, and that's what we have to do. Otherwise, we become accessories to the crime of policy murder, and that's what's going on right now.
Well, Reverend Barber, you mentioned low-wage labor as a health threat, and the minimum wage in this country has not been raised, the federal minimum wage, in 14 years. And we hear all this talk about inflation in the country and how Americans are grappling with inflation, but yet millions and millions of Americans are still working, as you said,